Hi, this is I'll Explain. This is another I'll Explore where I will explore the Gunbarrel Strike Gundam Gundam Breaker version. This is sort of would be an unboxing video record, as I usually say that my channel is kind of a repertoire of Gunpla or Gundam figurine history, so I'm doing this with everyone for some record, for recording purposes. Now, I did open up and check if the content inside is correct, because there are some reports and very sadly I got the correct packagings. That's why you see things are sort of out of order, but yeah, otherwise it is as new as it came in. Usually the manual would be at the bottom, but yeah. This is basically the same sprue as EG Strike Gundam, just in fancy colors. If you're new to the channel, I'm probably going to save the stickers because they are precious and not very agreeable. At least the surface of Strike Gundam wouldn't be very agreeable. This is more Strike Gundam, EG Strike Gundam parts. They are in, I don't know if the camera can show it, a light gray, sort of a ash cream color. This color would actually be nice on Protein Core Gundam, but oh well, it's here, so I guess I'm happy. And here is the main meat of this set, the Gunbarrel Striker. Well, it's a different Gunbarrel Striker, it got different parts. And I'm going to open this now because I do have the old Gunbarrel on the side, so we can compare them. This is more Gunbarrel parts. Oh, and this Strike Gundam also come with different shoulder and calf parts for extra pots, which we will talk about when we finish building this EG. I am adjusting the focus because it's probably easier. Anyways, now the sprue is clearly different, and they do modify the part quite a bit. You can see this new Gatling gun is longer than the old one, and the attachment is different. What about the little wing at the end? Similar but different. Now let's see what's on the old sprue. The railgun and covers. The railguns are fairly similar, except the new ones have a longer tap at the end. They probably realize how much it will fall off, but otherwise very similar. Now the Gunbarrel cover, it is a lot more of a It is slightly bigger. It is a lot more of a proper hexagon than the old one, where it's definitely a hexagon with a bit of extension. This is a bit fuller. The back can probably tell a better story. They do have similar engraving though, or details. So, and the design is fairly similar, except the new ones got extra tabs for a full open position, while the old ones sort of slot on the side for a side open position. But yeah, otherwise inside of the cover of the gun barrel is fairly similar. The wing on the side is a similar size, similar design too, except for the attachment point where they have a 3mm port for more plug and play. Here is where most of the differences would be. The body of the gun barrel is clearly very different. The old one have a core inside for the attachments, while the new one just have the body being 3mm sockets. The gun barrels themselves, interesting. They swap the position of the fins for the gun barrels. But otherwise a very similar design. I would even say the proportion are the same. There are slight updates to the mold. I think the wings here are very different, very clearly. Again, more 3mm ports for the new version, while the old have its proprietary tabs. Most of these are just basing, and yeah. Let's see if I can find the body parts. No, these are the fuselage of the front of the gun barrel, so it's not in the new EG set. Alright, now last but not least, the gray bits. You can see they have different tabs, but yeah, otherwise, well, or rather they're similar in design externally, but have different tabs for attachment, and the back is clearly different. I would say these 3mm ports are for effects, while the old version does not bother with them. That's also probably why they need to change the mold. Yeah, the gun barrel for the Gatling gun is actually fairly similar. Like, it is longer on this new one. The barrel on the Gatling gun is definitely longer on the new version, but the design is mostly the same. Or rather, this part is this, and then it got flipped around on the old mold. And then the gun barrel covers. Again, fairly similar design, but yeah, the new ones are larger. This one is interesting, or should we turn around? It says HG Buster Gundam. While the Lightning Buster Gundam is coming out soon when this video is uploaded, it does not have any of these Buster Gundam weapons on it. So presumably Bandai already have the HGC Buster Gundam designed, just not releasing it quite yet. Not sure if it would be a P Bandai, but given the popularity of the original series, I would guess they would be a regular release, but who knows. It is interesting this full sprue have a backpack for it as well. The backpack uses the standard 2 pegs, so it is compatible with the standard 2 pegs for builders. Now for the builder 2 peg standard, it is on the mobile suit, and this would enable you to either use two 30mm pegs to attach it, or an adapter, backpack adapter for it. So either way, interesting inclusion in the Gundam Breaker set. I also want to mention, they didn't show these in the promotional image, but I'm not surprised they are including these for the EG Strike Gundam for more builder plays, because the optional set parts line is kind of a unification of the past extent, you can say DLC or expansion for Gunpla. So the idea of a Gunbarrel Striker with extra parts for your EG Strike Gundam is not far-fetched. Now I do wonder if they would fit on HG somehow. This looks like a big challenge for HG, but who knows. Not that it is hard to transplant a EG Strike Gundam leg onto a HG, but it would be interesting to see if they have design reserved for that purpose. In that vein, these parts, this handle is for the Gatling gun, which we see in the promotional image for the Gunbarrel Striker. So it is possible that we will get these parts for the Gunbarrel Striker. Not sure how they will play into that optional part set, but I will in another video demonstrate how they work in this Gundam Builder Barrel Striker Gundam set. On the quite literal bright side, the gray bits on the original EG Strike Gundam have been metallic cyan. The red have been replaced with orange. This is sort of a cybernetic digital look. Very nice. Would like to see more, more this kind of color swap for promotional kits, or just some fun kits that Bandai just chuck out for fun. Finally, the purple chest piece, which somewhat fitting for a Gunbarrel Strike Gundam, because it is supposed to be Mulafraga's Strike Gundam, or his upgrade for the Strike Gundam. So that tracks. And purple is a popular color in gaming space these days, so that's nice. Kinda odd that the yellow is also being swapped with metallic cyan, but I dig this color in general, so having more of that is not a problem for me. I don't know if you can see, but the eyes is also orange. That's nice. IMO. Again, would like to see more of these. Now, do remember Bandai computerized their mold for quite a while now, decades actually. So when they designed the original Gunbarrel, they would have that computer file. So it is very logical that they would port that file for the new EG or option parts version. Now they do upgrade to be more modern with 3mm ports for all the effects, and they change the proportion for a better look, which we shall see when we have the rest of, well, when I finish building these gun barrels. So we'll see you then. This is it for this episode of I'll Explain. This is the short-ish unboxing of the Gundam Breaker 4 Gunbarrel Strike Gundam Gundam Breaker version, Entry Grey. Thanks for watching.